last year I wanted to create a video for iOS 10 for iPhone 6 users that don't have 3D touch, or iPhone SE users that don't have 3D touch, and also iPad users. So now 3D touch has been less exclusive. A lot of things in the control center, which is kind of revamped. It's all, you can open individual palettes without 3D touch. It's all in long press. Like for the timer, you can set the time. You can set the different timing without 3D touch. You just long press it. You can go into Apple TV remote. You can go to camera, but it only has one option, unlike 3D touch, which gives you, I think, a few other options like taking a selfie, or taking a slow-mo video, or taking portrait mode. That's only for the 7 Plus. Okay, the biggest change to iOS 11 is the one that's receiving the most update is the Notes app. The Notes app now allows you to do inline drawing. It allows you to create tables. It allows you to scan documents, which is last time it used to be like you have to download a separate app for that. And when you scan a document, they give you a few options. They can do color, grayscale, similar to your other apps that does that. So for the camera app, there's two new things to the camera app. One new thing that is quite apparent is the level marker. You see a white cross as well as a yellow cross. Once they are overlapping, it means that the phone is level parallel to the surface that you're taking it. Also for the Photos app, now there's a function to scan QR codes. Once you have a QR code in front of the camera, it will prompt you to open a Safari link. I don't have a QR code, so I won't show that off. A few other settings changes is Siri and search. Search is Spotlight search. Spotlight search is one of my favorite feature in iOS 10, and I wish they integrated more with Siri. So now in Siri you can get to type to Siri, which is an accessibility feature, so you don't have to talk to Siri anymore. But I think Siri now has improved Asian voice recognition, like my voice, it has better recognition. And also for iOS 11, Spotlight search is not as omnipresent as it was in iOS 10, and also Spotlight search doesn't do as much as in iOS 10. iOS 10 I used to be able to do unit conversion from degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit, from square foot to square meters, from miles to kilometers, or how much is currency conversion, and I can do like search up weathers in other cities straight from Spotlight search. Now it seems in beta it's not doing that. Another thing that is different is account and password. So now they consolidated all the accounts and password. This used to be under settings under the mail and accounts. Now it's called accounts and password, but it also brings in all your password from your Safari keychain. So you can use it in other apps like CNET. So when you're in the CNET app, you want to bring in your credentials, you just touch ID to fill it up. It's a bit like Android O. Yeah. So Siri is also a bit different. The interface is different, and a lot of features are still not there, which it used to be able to do in iOS 10. Now I think because the app has to be updated for iOS 11, so it's not working. So for quick reply, they changed the keyboard. Now it's a dark keyboard. The keyboard has some new features like one-handed mode, which is a lot like some other third-party keyboards that has it, like SwiftKey, Gboard maybe. Yep. What else have I not talked about? Oh yeah, landscape mode. So notification is getting landscape mode. I don't know whether this developer preview or because it is or is it going to be in the final release, but I believe it will not be in the final release. Control Center has also a landscape mode for it. Photos, you get new filters. Live photos, you have more options. You have bounce, you have long exposure for live photos. Brilliance is still there, which was in iOS 10, which was something like Snapseed's ambience feature. And also, I think some people might want to know about screen recording for video games, even though this is beta and it's really sluggish on old iPhone 6. Somehow the screen recording for games is not that bad. It is actually alright. It's slightly laggy, but it's alright. I don't know why it's not working now, but I'll try to post something up that has this screen recording. Alright, that's it for now, and I think the last thing that I want to talk about is offloading apps, which will retain the app data, but it'll delete off the app. So next time when you reinstall the app, you just continue from there. You don't have to put in your credentials, your settings. Yeah, that's all for now. Alright, see you guys in the next video. How do I stop this?